الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده ولا أمة بعده ولا كتاب بعده ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا ونبينا محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون وقال سبحانه وتعالى يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون صدق الله العظيم اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه. Alhamdulillah, by the fadl of Allah Jalla Majduhu, all are aware that month of fasting is upon us. It's mentioned in one of the hadith that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam addressed the Sahaba Ikram in the last night of Shaban about fasting when the month was to begin. So it is useful, it is beneficial for us as well to ponder over it and to reflect over it, because as I mentioned or I recited the verses of Quran, Allah Azza wa Jal outlines the purpose of it. Basically, it is a divine prescription. Like a doctor prescribes medicine for an ill person. And if the doctor is knowledgeable, he is expert in diagnostic and also prescribing, and the medicine is also which gives 100% result, there is no doubt that the marid or the patient will get shifa. If the doctor is expert, the medicine is good, and the patient is not benefiting, then there is only one possibility: the patient is not taking the medicine properly. So now, if we think about our illness and the prescription and who prescribes, if we look at Allah Jalla Majduhu, He is all knowing. He knows everything. يَعْلَمُ مَا بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَمَا خَلْفَهُمْ أَلَا يَعْلَمُ مَنْ خَلَقَ وَهُوَ اللَّطِيفُ الْخَبِيرُ. Allah says that, would I not know what I have created? So Allah is all knowing. He can't be mistaken. He doesn't forget. Second, He's prescribed the medicine. Medicine is a sawm, the fasting. So He knows, He's all knowing, His medicine is also perfect. And what is the illness? Illness is the illness of heedlessness, ghafla, and disobedience and sinfulness. This is the illness of the soul. Now for me and you, the point to ponder and think is that we have taken, some of us has taken 50 doses of this medicine. Whilst the first dose should be effective and bring the change and give us shifa from shaitanic influence, sinful influence, from ghafla, from sins, from crime, from all things. One dose was sufficient. Many of us have taken 40 doses. Many of us have taken 30, who are young ones. Many of maybe 20. Many of us who have taken 10 doses or 5. But even one was sufficient. So this is a big problem, serious problem, that if I have not attained the shifa or the relationship, improved my life, then my brothers and sisters, if I've taken 50 doses and I've not improved, if I take 10, 20 more, it's not going to improve like how I am doing now. For example, because fasting does not come few times a year, it's only about 70 times, 80 times in the year, in one's lifetime. But firstly, a person is not baligh, he's 10 years old, and after, if he lives to 80, 90, 70, 80 times. So if 40, 50 times it has already been taken, this medicine, and it has not brought the change, it's not going to bring the change even now, unless we change. We think that why it is not being effective. Either the doctor, the prescriber is not expert. No, we can't say. Allah is all-knowing. وَأَنَّ اللَّهَ قَدْ أَحَاطَ بِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ عِلْمًا. The medicine is perfect, because those people who took it properly in the previous centuries, they had 100% results. And me and you, I'm not talking about all of you, but people like myself, they're taken again and again, and they are same as now. How they are after Ramadan, when 10 days pass, they are same as well. So what have they been doing in between? Just exercise, just diet. Then many people do diet. And Allah Azza wa Jal said, فَلَيْسَ لِلَّهِ حَاجَّةٌ. Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, أَن يَدَعَ طَعَامَهُ وَشَرَابَهُ. You do not need to do diet. You do not need to stop eating and drinking if this is not going to benefit, if it's not going to bring that benefit. So this time, give it a different go. Sit with someone and find out why it's not being effective. I'm taking this medicine, this perfect, and I am a human being, I have iman. Why is it not being affected? Why is it not being effective? Why is it not? So maybe then you can. One of the reasons is the person doesn't know that what is taqwa and iman. The taqwa, the word taqwa, Allah Azza wa Jal said in the Quran, the first ever command of Quran is Ya ayyuhan nasu wa'budu. All kinds of worship. Rabbakum, he introduces himself. He mentioned us. He then introduces himself, who is he, and then mentioned the prescription, the purpose. So 5 points have in mind. I'm just going to say some 2-3 points in the first khutbah and 1-2 in the last, so that you can benefit from the fasting. First point is, as Allah said, Ya ayyuhan nas, know your own identity. Who are you? You are created being, you are abd, you are from nas, or you are God, or who are you? You are knowing your own identity. Man ana, who am I? When a person doesn't know this, all things are confused. Because Allah Azza wa Jal said in the Quran, Ara'ayta man ittakhadha ilahahu hawa. There are people who think they are God. There are people who associate, partner with Allah, they think other things are God. وَمَا يُؤْمِنُ أَكْثَرَهُمْ بِاللَّهِ إِلَّا وَهُمْ مُشْرِكُونَ. The majority which who say we are believer, they are mushrikeen. They do shirk as well, be it shirk akbar or shirk asghar. There were many Lat and Uzza deities, idols in ancient times. Now they're less physical idols, but they are invisible idols. Some are worshipping the idol, idealizing women. That's all. Sex, that's their idol. Sex is an idol. Day and night, on the Facebook, on the TV, in the mind, in the phone, in the text, in the adverts, outside on the street. All they can think is sex. It has become ilah. They are as though worshipping the furuj. Some, they have made the idol, all they are mad with money. All they want is money, no matter if it has come through haram, fraud, whatever, leaving whatever they want, or to do zulm, whatever. That is their idol, that is their worship. They will leave Allah for that as well. Do you know, a person who opts for haram, he is leaving Allah for that thing? How serious is that? Me and you are very, you may say, angry if a wife looks at another man. Imagine if the wife goes with another man. She leaves us, she leaves you and goes with the other one. And a person who commits haram or earns haram, he is leaving Allah for that 10 pound or 10 million pound or 1 billion pound. It is not still comparable to Allah Jalla Majduhu. But he is Rabb, he is Ilah. So this is the kind of, you may say, shirk as well. Worshipping maybe sexual inclination, or actually the materialistic inclination, or just actually doing whatever what one likes, one makes one. So a person should know, firstly, Ya ayyuhan nas, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who you are. You are a nas, you are a created being. Allah said, Am khuliku min ghayri shay. Have nothing. You've been created from nothingness. You think nothingness can create something? Am humul khaliqun. Or you have created yourself in the womb of the mother. You made your heart, you made your kidney. You even do not know what they are. Am khalaqus samawati wal ard. Or you have created the heavens and earth. Allah said, tell me, nothingness have created you, you have created yourself, or you have created the heavens and earth? No. So first point is, know who you are. You are not this body. This is your clothing. وَإِذْ أَخَذَ رَبُّكَ مِنْ بَنِي آدَمَ. Allah says, even before creating the bodies, He created us in the form of spirits and arwah. And the arwah were introduced to their identity, who they are. Alastu bi rabbikum. Allah brought the arwah from Adam alayhi salam to here in the Arafah, like in the Tafasir it comes. Inna aradna al-amanata ala samawati wal ard. Amana was offered, trust was offered, the freedom, because Allah showed them, He introduced Himself, Alastu bi rabb, am I not your Lord? He shows them, they were already living in the heavenly kingdom, in spiritual, in paradisal kingdom. So they knew paradise, they knew everything. They knew the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Lastu bi rabbikum. So now you have come here. You're trapped in earth and in earthly body. But you are not from here. You are alien. That's why you have desires of that world as well. You have desire to live forever. You tell me who can live forever. This is a desire of that heavenly world. There people will be living forever. You have desire for a big kingdom. I want to own money, things, big kingdom. Who have big kingdom? Earth is small. إِذَا رَأَيْتَ ثَمَّ رَأَيْتَ نَعِيمًا وَمُلْكًا كَبِيرًا. It is there. You want unparalleled beauty, matchless beauty. Who have matchless beauty? With the creams and plastic surgery, people can't contain. The beauty is of there. You want heaps of gold and silver. Here there is limitation. It's there. So these desires tell you, you are not from here. This life forever which you want, health forever you want, wealth forever you want, big kingdom you want. That is desire, nothing bad, because they are desires of your world where you were before, the heavenly kingdom in Jannah. That's from where you are, that is where you came from there. Your father came from there. You were maybe not physical body, but you were in the spiritual world. Don't you know which story Allah has mentioned? The first one in the beginning of the Quran. There are so many stories. Allah knows millions stories, billions stories, more than that. But He chose one story to be in the beginning. What is the story? The story of us, our father Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam, to show us this is your kingdom. Ya Adam uskun anta wa zawjukal jannah. You are supposed to live in that kingdom. That's your home. Here you have come for other reason. So first point is knowing your own identity, that who you are. If you are confused about that, then nothing can make any sense. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة ارجعي إلى ربك راضية مرضية فادخلي في عبادي وادخلي جنتي صدق الله العظيم. الحمد لله عدد خلقه ورضا نفسه وزنة عرشه ومداد كلماته وصلي وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أما بعد. So I was saying to you that 5 points, if you know, you will know the purpose of fasting. You will know what taqwa is. Otherwise you will be confused. And Allah begins from there. The verse Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu begins from us. Ya ayyuhan nas begins from us. So no, I've already told you are not from here. That's why you have these desires. Don't you want to live forever? Don't you want health forever? Don't you want to be closer to Allah, having vision of Allah? It's not possible here. You want the best car, the best house, you love gardens. Don't you love gardens? Everyone says, even non-Muslims, they go outside, they like waterfalls, whatever they have a small garden. If this side, even in the home, they put some flowers in it. The idea is you are from heavenly world, you have desire to own paradise. But everyone owns whatever they can. So someone has one little garden, they make it that. Someone has big garden, they make that. Someone doesn't, they go on holidays and enjoy date palm trees and waterfalls and I had a good time 1 week, 2 weeks. That was someone else's holiday resort. But because it somehow it resembles, it resonates the flows or the scenes of paradise, so you like it naturally. So you are from there. So you are king and queen of your own world, trapped in this dunya. And you came by your own will, in earthly body. So knowing your own identity. Second point is to know who your Lord is. Who is Rabb? Allah says, Ya ayyuhan nasu u'budu rabbakum alladhi khalaq. It is the one who have created you, who can love you more than the one who made you, who can know more than the one who created you, who can give you more than the one who have created you and given you life, who can withhold, who can give, who can honor, who can give peace, who can take away peace. That is the one, Al-Hayyul Qayyum. Third point is to know what is then this world. What is all this world about? This world, the creation have two parts. One is what you can see and one which you cannot see. That is ghaib. One is what you can see. The one you can see, here you are here for knowing identity of the creation, is for testing purpose. Alladhi khalaqal mauta wal hayata. So between that, what you see is liyabluwakum, is just to test you so that you qualify. The other one, wa inna dar al akhirah, that one is the actually reward where all desires can be fulfilled. That is where you can have life forever. You can beauty forever. You can have youthful forever. You can have peace forever. You can have the spouse of your dream forever. You can have kingdom forever. You are king. No one is above you except Allah. You can have the closeness of Allah. You can have the vision of Allah. You can be with the Prophet. That is the identity of the creation. Dunya and us. So know why you are here. What we are finding here is not here. Life forever cannot be. No doctor can give you. Money forever you can't have. Kingdom forever you can't have. Even you have all the world, you cannot have. It's not here anymore. Like you can't, if you go to a car showroom and ask for vegetables, they don't sell vegetables. If you go to a vegetable shop and ask for aeroplanes, do you want to buy a plane? They're not sold in vegetable shops. This dunya have not got what you want. Akhirah has, Allah has. Here you work. So third is the identity of the creation. And fourth point is to know your purpose, why you are here. Why you are here. U'budu rabbakum. Why you are here. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Why you are here? I don't know. That's what we ask Quran. The Quran mentions there are two objectives you are here for. Number one, to have beautiful, good relationship with the Creator and have beautiful relationship with the creation of Allah. Ta'azimu li amrillah wa shafaqatu ala khalqi. Serving the Creator by worship, serving the creation through khidmah. These are the two objectives. On that and doing that only for Allah's pleasure, so that you get Allah's pleasure. Allah has summarized this it's not a rocket science. In Surah Al-Asr, Allah summarizes all this. What does it say? So everyone is in loss except amanu wa amilu salihat. Yani those who have good relationship with Allah regarding belief, iman and tawheed and amal. Second is watawasaw bil haqqi watawasaw, they amara bil maruf nahi, they also serve the creation by wanting goodness for them, by giving good advice for them, serving them. Have you not heard the hadith narrated by Sayyidina Abu Sa'id al-Khudri radiyallahu anhu? He said, Man darrahullah. Whoever will harm another person, especially Muslim, Allah will harm him. Allah will harm him. And we think, no, we are frauding a person, we are just swearing at this person, we are actually just doing to this person, this woman, we are not doing anything much. Sin is separate thing, but man darrahullah, whoever harms another one, Allah will harm. When Allah harms you, nothing can. وَإِمْ يَمْسَسْكَ اللَّهُ بِضُرٍّ فَلَا كَاشِفَ لَهُ. When Allah wishes harm for you, فَلَا كَاشِفَ لَهُ, no one can remove. And how Allah will harm? Who does Allah harm? Man darrahullah. When you harm other, you do ghibat of other, you get money, you are swearing at other, you are putting other in problems, and you are causing other difficulties. That's why ghiba, namima even breaks the fast, spiritual fast, the blessing of the fast. وَمَنْ شَاقَّ Allah. Rasulullah said, whoever creates hardship for others, know that Muhammadur Rasulullah is saying, Shaq Allahu, Allah will put you in hardship. Allah will put you in hardship. You are thinking, I am being a junkie, I am being a gangster, or I am being very shrewd and I'm very clever and I'm putting others in harm. You are actually doing harm to yourself. You are turning the power of Allah against you. And when you put others in harm, you are hardship, Shaq Allahu alayhi. Allah will actually put you in hardship. Many people are suffering because they put others in suffering. They don't know. They said, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong. Wrong is that what you've done to others. So, to knowing your purpose, fourth point is to know what you are here, to worship Allah, have beautiful relation with Allah, and serve the creation. And then fifth point is, how do you do that then? How do you? That is Tareeqah Muhammadi, the prophetic methodology. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's way. How do you do that? Use your body, mind, heart, and soul in worshipping Allah and serving the creation. Use all your hands, eyes, ears to worship Allah and serve the creation. Use your mind as well for the benefit of the creation and to be with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala jalla wala. If you do that, that is what fasting is teaching you. And if this not taught you that, then actually the matter has ended. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد عبدك ورسولك وصل على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى الملائكة أجمعين وعلى خلفاء الراشدين المهديين وعلى جميع أهل البيت والصحابة والتابعين اللهم اجعلنا من التوابين اللهم اجعلنا من الشاكرين اللهم اجعلنا من الصائمين اللهم اجعلنا من الذاكرين اللهم من أحييته منا فأحيه على الإسلام ومن توفيته منا فتوفه على الإيمان اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين في كل مكان وقت وحين خصوصا في أرض المقدسة وفي سوريا وفي العراق وفي اليمن وفي كل مكان يا أرحم الراحمين شرقا وغربا يا رب العالمين اللهم اغفر لنا ولوالدينا ولمشايخنا ولجميع أمة سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين والمسلمات فاستغفروا إنه هو الغفور الرحيم أقيموا الصلاة يرحمكم الله